What's up, guys? It's Biohazard Candy Kid coming at you here with another great video. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I know I am. Um, this video is going to kind of be short. I know I don't like to make short videos. I mean, I have before, I really want to do like long 1 hour, 2 hour videos and stuff like that. And I'll get around to it. I mean, I have done that before, like my live streams and stuff and some other videos. But when you're pressed for time, when you got other shit that you got to get done, then basically, you got to do a short video. So this video right here is going to be talking about, well, what? Positivity versus negativity. I'm going to say some things here, and I'm just holding my cell phone on a tripod, um, you know, because I want to, upload this one real quick and stuff like that. There's going to be a power outage soon, so I won't be able to have my computer. You see, this is one of the things that's convenient today, is that even when there's a power outage, like a local power outage just within your neighborhood, and your internet won't be on, and your computer won't be running, and stuff like that, you have a cell phone that allows you to make a video and upload something to the internet real quick, okay? Now, that is a convenience we have. Is it a plus? Yeah, it's a plus, but it's also a negative because, I encourage everyone to use a computer, preferably a desktop over a laptop. Yes, laptops are great for traveling if you need to do stuff on the go, stuff like that. And I totally support that idea. But if you're at home, use a desktop. Do not use a laptop. Build yourself a desktop, or go buy one from the store, whatever your preference is, and stuff like that. So, you know, that's basically the gist of things. So I'm doing this, and then I'm just going to upload it, and voila, you know. One of the things that, I want to say about negativity versus positivity, or positivity versus negativity, is that, you know, um, I'm sorry if I'm moving around because, I don't know, I'm just moving around. Um, but one of the things, basically, that, you know, always gets talked about when it comes to negativity versus positivity is that, people will say, okay, if there's negativity, stay away from it. If there's positivity, go towards it, okay? So stay away from the negativity, but go where there's positivity. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the total opposite. Go where the negativity is, and also go where the positivity is. You know why? Because if you don't have a negative experience in life, if you don't experience anything negative in life, then you're not going to know how to deal with it. You're not going to know how to confront the issue. If you have friends, for instance, who are being very negative towards you, okay, and they're doing things to you that you don't like, that are making your life, oh, I can't even, okay, that are making your life, I would say, a living hell, and you're experiencing that, you will know how to deal with that because, your instincts will kick in. Part of your brain will activate and say, hey, that's not right, man. Why in the hell are you doing this? you know? And stuff like that. So basically, if you don't have any negativity in life, you won't know how to deal with it, in a proper manner, and stuff like that. So that's just one thing on the negative side. In the positive side, yeah, if you experience a lot of positivity, that's great. you don't have to worry about anything. Your life is, is is full of content. You're happy. You're positive, and stuff like that. You're being positive. The positive person that you're hanging out with is making your life better. You know, I will say this: don't hang out with criminals and drug addicts. Don't hang out with people who just have sex, every single day and aren't married and stuff like that. Don't hang out with people who are drunk. Well, okay, so what does that mean? Don't go to bars? Does that mean, don't go to your friend's house who has girls who just have sex all the time? No. Don't be involved in that life. Don't become a drunk person. Don't drink at all, actually. Yes, I know. A lot of you are going to say, well, it says in the Bible. Well, God, made wine. Yeah, okay. But does that mean you should do that? So let me say this. If God if God said, I jumped off a cliff and went head first and, stuff like that. So it's okay. Does that mean you should do it? Does that mean that's the right thing to do? No. Because we all know that jumping off a cliff head first kills you. Your brain goes splat. So just because someone else did it doesn't mean it's okay and doesn't mean it's right. God said don't be a drunkard. Yeah, I get that. Sure. Sure, God said don't be a drunkard. It's okay to drink a little bit. But that doesn't mean you should. Because alcohol kills your brain cells. Alcohol doesn't repair your brain cells. And people who say, well, when you're cold, and you're out there in the wilderness alone and all you have is alcohol, it'll, you take some because it'll make you warm. Yeah, it kills your brain cells. Then you won't start to think clearly. Then you can't survive in the wilderness. What you need to drink is you need to drink water. Yes, the wilderness has many dangers. Water is one of them. So you need a way to clean the water, filtrate it. So you make your own filtration system using rocks and sand and dirt. There's many ways to make it. You can go on YouTube and you can look at that stuff. You can read books. That way, if that situation ever arises, you have that knowledge within your brain. You've acquired something that will help you later on. So, yes, have negativity in your life. I always say, make the world a better place. I always promote positivity. But see, having negativity in your life also teaches you things. Because it's like this. Say your parent sends you out into the world as a 10-year-old child and says, here, I'm going to give you $100 in cash. $100. I know that's not a lot today. A lot today would be like if your parent, just handed you $1,000 today. That would, make you survive a whole day. I understand that. But we're using $100 to make it simple. They give you $100 and they say, just go out. We're not going to protect you. I mean, not that they don't care about you, but they're just like, the chains are off. And they have you go experience life. They have you go out there, take the taxi. You go, I don't know, ride your bike out there. Because you're a 10-year-old kid, you ride a bike. You meet strangers, all this stuff. You see all kinds of things. When you come home, you will have learned something. You will have learned to be street smart. You will have learned how to take care of situations. And so when your parents send you out the next time and the next time after that, and so on, by the time you reach from 10 years old, by the time you reach, I would say, we could even say 20, 21 years old, and you moved out of your house, you will know how to manage the world because your parents have sent you out every single day and left you alone. And you've dealt with criminals, you've dealt with crooks, you've dealt with people who are positive, people who have helped you out. You've dealt with all kinds of situations. And so, I want to say to you guys that, yes, positivity is good in everyone's life. We need more positivity than negativity. We need more good than evil. We need less sinners. We need less demons and more angels. We need more people to come to God than to the devil. But even God understands that if we don't learn both sides, then we will never go forward in life. I mean, we'll go forward in life. Life will continue. But it's like you need both to really learn. If I'm not making any sense, there's a lot of books you can read on this. Read about this stuff. There's a lot of other people on the internet or outside in this world who aren't on the internet who will explain this better than I can. Because I don't know everything. As a matter of fact, I don't know anything. But I know that I don't know everything, and I know that I don't know anything. Whereas a certain group of you out there don't know that you don't know everything. And you won't admit that. And there is no I can't. And so, have some positivity. Have some negativity. Experience both sides. Don't hang out with criminals. Don't hang out with drug addicts. Don't hang out with, people who sin, and I'm talking about the real sinners, like the ones who sin and they continue to sin on purpose. Don't hang out with people who just have sex all the time and aren't married and they get diseases. Or maybe they don't get diseases and they just have sex with their one boyfriend or girlfriend. A male has sex with a girl and a male has sex with a female and a female has sex with a male. Just don't get involved in those situations. If you do, then don't do it the next time and learn from it. If you got involved with someone who's drunk, they're your friend. They got drunk. They started to drive you home. They got pulled over. The police officer arrested them. And you are a part of that. You get arrested because you're involved. Well, next time, you know what? You tell your friend, I can't be friends with you. Sorry, because that happened. I'm better than that. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to support a family. I'm trying to live my life as good as possible. You learn from it. If you don't learn from your mistakes, well, that's because you choose not to. That's not like a lot of people would say, well, there's a problem. Well, he's got, some sort of disability. He's got a disease. No. It's choice. You either choose to get away from that situation, learn from it, or stay in that situation and not learn from it. It's a choice. And everybody on this planet has a choice. All of us can choose. God gave us choice. It's there. You can use it. Oh, well, I live in a country where I can't choose because, my government... Whoever told you that is full of bullshit. Because you live in China, because you live in, Brazil, because you live in America, because you live in some island nation that says you can't choose. They don't have authority to say anything. God has authority, and God said you can choose. You have choice. I gave it to you. It's there. I created it. No one can take that away from you except me. And God hasn't taken it away from everyone. So you are able to choose. You are able to make choices. You can choose A, B, C, or D, or G. It's just whether you want to or not. So the thing is experience both. When I say have a little bit of both, experience both of them. Experience positivity and experience negativity. At the place I work at, I'm trying to be as positive as possible to make everybody else's day better. That's my goal. That's my job. That's not my job because My boss said so. That's my job because God told me. Because God said, hey, help these people out. Become a better person. So I want to, say that make the world a better place. Make it a much more positive place. But experience the negativity so you learn how to deal with it. People need to know how to fight. People need to know how to do martial arts, shoot guns, shoot bows and arrows, fight with sticks and stones, use a tank. People need to know how to use that because when it arises that someone comes at you with a weapon or, a weapon, because even fist and hands, okay, fist and hands, okay, and feet are considered weapons in the martial arts world. As a matter of fact, when you become a 10th degree black belt, they register your fist and hands as deadly weapons. Yes, they do. Go talk to a true martial artist. Doesn't have to be someone who owns a dojo. It could be someone who just took classes their whole life. And they'll tell you. Everybody needs to know how to fight. So when the situation arises, you know how to deal with the situation. You know how to defend yourself. You know how to start and stop the fight at the same time. And not let the other person start or stop it. The criminal, the evil person, the sinner. We don't have people who do that today. We have people who, you go and ask them, do you know how to fight? And they don't give you an answer. They don't give you an answer, and the answer they don't give you is, yes, I know how to fight. They don't say anything, or they divert the conversation. Basically, their answer is, I don't know how to fight. But they don't say that. So, I'm going to say to you guys that learn from the positive, learn from the negative. All you people in China that have all the negativity, that you've, all you people in China who've had the negativity since China was founded, you guys should learn from that and say, hey, we don't want that. And I know you guys are doing that. A lot of you in America, a lot of you in South America, Central America, other Asian countries, Europe. I know a lot of you are fed up with this crap. And I know a lot of you are learning from it. And I know that a lot of you are dealing with it in your own manner, your own way. I encourage the takedown of governments that suck the blood out of human beings. I mean, government. I'm talking about government. The structure. The humans that run the government, they should be taken out too. They should be taught a lesson by other human beings. We should be putting up our fist and hands because they're attacking us, so we have to defend ourselves. And do not do what they do. Do not follow in their footsteps. Don't become their friends. Because they'll just lead you down a path that is the evil path, the negative path. And it does something psychologically, physically, spiritually to you and your body and your soul. It does. It says so in the Bible. It says so in a bunch of other books. Okay? There's a whole plethora of stuff you can read. There's a whole plethora of information that you can get on this. Just go do your own research. So what I'm saying to you is be as positive as you can be, but also learn from the negative. But don't be a negative person. Don't be a sinner. Follow God, not the devil, not Satan. All right? So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed you know, this video, because I enjoyed making it. It's a beautiful day outside, and make the world a better place and expose evil. One camera, one microphone at a time. Whichever microphone or camera you have. Alright? Biohazard Candy Kid's going to be signing out. You guys take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. I got more positive content coming up. Yep. Alrighty. Peace.